All right, so we're back, and I guess the good news is the game audio, is going to be fixed for all the future episodes now. I am having to re-record this, so there may be some differences in my setup, but overall, you guys just follow what I'm doing. Um, so what we're gonna do from here, now that we've seen the little cutscene um, with the ladies' room, kind of funny scene. This is gonna be more of a bonus episode today. I'm gonna go over a lot of the battle systems, and I'm gonna go through the training dummy on the two one-end swords. But we do have to go visit Larks, so let's go visit Larks. So if you go on your map here, Lord Lark's room is all the way up on the fourth floor. Okay, and it's not gonna let you go anywhere other than to Lark's room. So that's why we're gonna go ahead and talk to him. Report our mission. Any of these stairs or doors that probably won't let you go in because of the plot wall. Okay, so it's gonna be these stairs. We're gonna go right up here. Go all the way up to the fourth floor. Okay, so if we're looking at our map here, we got to go all the way around. So it'll be basically the fifth door. Yep, pretty much. And as you're coming up, you hit a cutscene.
Captain Gans Rothschild and the Rose Cachol Brigade reporting, sir.
Come in, please. I'm glad you've returned safely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
How was your first mission?
We had some excitement on the way back. We were ambushed by a gang of goblins. However, everyone performed their duty and we escaped without incident.
Very good, Gans. I imagine you are all very tired from your journey. You can tell me the rest in your written report.
Yes, sir. Yes, there was also this. Mr. Gonovich, the elder of the dwarf village, asked that this letter be delivered to His Majesty.
Very well. You may leave it with me. Thank you.
Money.
That will be
all
for
about
today.
money.
You are dismissed. Sleep well. Getting sufficient rest between assignments is one of your most important duties.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
As Lord Lark said, it is very important that knights rest in preparation for their next mission. Jack, be sure to get a good night's sleep. Don't go wandering around the castle all night.
Hey, why are you just telling me?
Well, Lady Ridley is quite used to the castle already. And Master Clive is returning to the Priest Guild, of course. Thanks for bringing me along. Not at all. We must thank you.
But now that I think about it, I reckon I weren't much use to y'all. Most of the time, I just said yup.
What? Nonsense! It was thanks to you that we were able to finish the mission in such high spirits. Master Clive, I have rarely worked with anyone who was more efficient. Your fee is waiting for you back at Olashian. I hope we have the opportunity to work together again very soon. Phew. That was close. I thought for a moment he was going to realize how utterly ineffectual he was.
That Clive guy really was useless, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I just kind of assumed that all the Olashian guys were like that.
He is a nice enough fellow, but quite frankly, ability-wise, he's the bottom of the barrel.
That bad, huh?
I'd have thought you'd notice during the fight with the goblins.
You see, Olashian and the other guilds have less exacting entry requirements than the knights. Although I have heard that there are some Olashian priests who are more than a match for any Radiata
Oh,
knight.
yes. Oh, yes.
So they take anyone.
It's been a long day. I think I'll return to my room and rest for a while. Good night to you both.
Bye.
Huh? Bye? That's it?
She ticks me off.
Okay, so we are back in our room. Now, from here, really the only thing you should really be worried about is go ahead and continuing mission. Go ahead and save it, and you can go ahead and continue on with the mission. For the sake of this episode, though, I am going to go down and meet you in the training room. If you look at your map, you go down to Pt1, I believe. Training facility right here. That's where I'm going to be headed. I'm going to meet you down there. It is the training dummy I showed you in one of the very first episodes. But that's where we're going to be going, and I'm going to go through the training dummy and some of the fighting techniques. So I'll meet you down there, and we'll see it. Okay, so here we are at the training facility. As a side note, this male knight here, his name is Charlie. If you wanted to kick duel this guy, you should be able to accomplish that. If you don't want to kick duel him or you don't feel comfortable, then don't worry about it. But here's the training dummy. This is what we're really after right here. Okay, so the first one is just defeat enemy, and it's going to be defeat enemy no matter which weapon that you're using. I'm not going to go through the training dummies on every single weapon, but I will show you the multi-blast on every single weapon. Then another bonus training episode. I did learn upper slash there. Because it's a re-recording, I don't have all of the techniques. So what we're going to do is go in here. We're going to hit right slash, left slash, right slash, left slash. We're actually going to equip the empty bottle that I had first. I don't have the Knight's Edge. Like I said, I had to re-record this, so I'm just trying to get back to this area as quickly as possible. So I didn't do a whole lot of things that I did the first time. So this one is just make a 4-hit combo. Literally, you just equip your Knight's Edge, and equip right slash, left slash, right slash, left slash. Just hit him 4 times, completes the training stuff. Okay, defeat enemy, simple enough. Okay, there should be 3 of them this time, and they're only training dummies, so if you just do this, then all you gotta do is kill them, and they're pretty easy. The training dummies, they don't fight back, so we will get to a point where some of the people will fight back, but right now they don't. Okay, defeat enemy only using Sky Splitter. Okay, so depending on the weapon, there's going to be at least one of the training exercises that you have to use one particular weapon or one particular attack. In the case of short sword, it's Sky Splitter. For the other weapons, it will be a different move, so keep that in mind if you're trying to do this for a different weapon. Simple enough. Okay, make a 5-hit combo. So now we gotta go back in and put our combo back on. So let's do this. Right slash, left slash, right slash, left slash, right slash. You should still be able to do this if you don't, even if you don't have the empty bottle. Make a 5-hit combo. Literally, you just walk up, hit him 5 times after making it into combo, and it will complete the mission. There we go.
All right.
The easiest pie. Easy peasy. they will get more challenging. And you probably will not be able to complete the entire training dummy at your level. I will tell you where recommended. Okay, so counter blows. Okay, counter blows. If I block, they're gonna come up, and this only works from the front. Okay, you just press the attack button immediately after getting attacked, and that will count as a counter blow. You can see how it does that little animation movement.
All right. All right. All right.
All right, simple enough, you guys. You just block immediately after receiving a hit and blocking it. You just press the attack button immediately after, very quickly. You'll use this little kind of animation. Okay, so we're gonna break parry 3 times. Generally, this is probably the hardest of all of the things that you're going to do. Each weapon has only one attack that will break parry, and it will say breaks parry there underneath the description. For swords, for one of the swords, it's impact. So we're gonna throw an impact thrust twice, and we're gonna do this. And I'm using the empty bottle because that has a strength of 1. So I'm trying not to kill the enemies. Because I'm not trying to kill them, I'm just trying to break their block. Okay, that's 1. 1 already, good.
All right.
That's 2. Oh, that's 3. Even though I got knocked out, I still completed it. Now this is pretty easy for one-headed swords. Learned limit break, awesome. So now we can actually show you my Voltiblast. Now, when you get down to, I believe it's 8 or 6, depending on, between 6 and 8, every single weapon will have this as a tech skill or as a training dummy mission. It's a good way to learn Voltiblast for other weapons really quickly without having to have all of your things done. You just come over the training dummy, get down to a certain spot, and it'll teach you the Voltiblast. So let's go ahead and go in there and release our Voltiblast.
Limit break.
Okay, easy enough. When I do get the rest of the weapons, I will also show all of their Voltiblasts. Okay. Okay, so take no damage. You can defeat the enemies in order to accomplish this, but it's much easier just to run around and wait till the time runs out. Just run around in a circle, avoiding their attacks. Don't let them hit you. Just take no damage. You should be fine. Not that big of a deal. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we took no damage. Basically, just run around, survive, take no damage. Pretty easy. Pretty simple. For most of the attacks that you're going to be using, I wouldn't worry too much about getting the Voltiblasts for them. Because if you're... now, this is going to be a rather challenging one, no matter which class or weapon that you're using. Basically, you want to attack without missing once. Now, I'm going to cheat in order to accomplish this feat, just simply to make it quicker. so that I don't sit here forever trying to get this done. So basically, what I would do is I would equip one skill, a very quick attacking skill, no matter which weapon it is, probably your quickest attacking skill. Equip only one of them, and then run up and be very deliberate with all of your hits. Because if I even swing my sword, whether I am next to an enemy or I'm not next to an enemy, does not matter. If I swing my sword and do not make contact with an enemy, I will fail this mission. So I'm going to cheat and make it quick on myself and just use my Volta Blast on everything. Now, quick thing on Volta Blast. Volta Blasts are static attacks. They don't miss. You can't avoid them. There's no dodging them. There's no working around them. You basically just have to be able to take the attack if a Volta Blast is used on you. Now, there are ways to avoid if you're having issues with Volta Blasts killing you in the story. There are ways to avoid this. Really, the two best ways to do it is if you're one-on-one, try to use attacks that knock down your opponent. And then just continuously keep them on the ground. Immediately, as soon as they get up, knock them back down on the ground. Immediately, as soon as they get back up, just continuously repeat this process. It can make the battle a hell of a lot longer because, you know, the only damage that you're going to be doing is the attacks that you're inflicting, because when they're on the ground, you're not going to be able to do any damage to them while they're on the ground. So it will draw out the battle, but it will ensure that you don't get hit by the Volta Blast. The other way is by the B-Bait command. Probably the only real useful command in the game, and it's only useful for this purpose. If you take the B-Bait command and give it to one of your team members, then more than likely the character using their Volta Blast will use it on one of your other characters instead of on you. Okay, so I edited out all of the fights in between here, just because they're all just defeats. Realistically, you could probably defeat Patrick and Star at your level, but Thanos will probably stop you. But I will tell you that you want to try to get as far as you can, as quickly as you can on the training dummy, because at the very end of it, after you've defeated all 20, you will get a special weapon, depending on what weapon you're using to defeat the training dummy. Each one of the 4 weapons, spear, double-handed sword, axe, and one-handed sword, all have different swords that you can obtain through defeating, or different weapons you can obtain through defeating the training dummy. And they will be the best weapon that you can equip for quite a long time. So one-handed swords in particular, if you can make it to Natalie, there's a possibility that when you defeat her and number 16, there's a chance that she could drop a Glory Edge weapon. What you want to do is you want to try to farm her for that weapon if possible. And you want to try to do that as soon as possible, because like I said, the Glory Edge is one step down from the Evil Edge, which is the sword that I currently have now. We'll go over those real quick. So the Glory Edge is 47 element wind CP7 paralyze. I haven't really gone over the status effects in real big depth, but I will put in the description a description of every single status effect that does come in the game, and what they do, what usefulness they have. This is the Evil Blade. You get it for defeating all 20 of the training dummy. And like I said, you want to try to get the training dummy done as quickly as possible. It can be quite challenging. You want to try to do the training dummy in areas at which you have, unlimited time, because a lot of these times that we're going to be on these episodes, we're going to be on the clock, so to speak, and trying to recruit certain characters at certain times. So, and because I don't need the Eagle's Crest anymore, I'm going to go ahead and equip the Luck Bracelet. I would recommend unequipping the skill upper and the Luck Bracelet, and keeping on just one Luck Bracelet, because you should have two by now. You should have gotten one in the Mines or Dwarf Valley. If you didn't, that's no big deal. I still would, if that's the case though, I wouldn't go with any accessories. I would sell them, simply because you're going to need the money. And the little bumps in stats that you get aren't going to be tremendously worth it right this second. So, yeah, so that's going to be the episode for today. Just going through the training dummy, going over some of the basics of counter blows, break and parry, and such. So I'm going to end the episode here. On the next episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on with the story. In a later episode, I'll also give another bonus episode that shows all of the Voltage Blasts of the different weapons that you can get in the game. So, see you next time.